Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of EdgeMasterGaming, where today I'm going to be covering the newest Project Lazarus update for the ASM Val. For this update not only includes the new ASM Val, but it also includes new shotgun animation and model updates. But before we get into it, I just wanted to announce the 10,000th subscriber to my channel, and that person is Gameplay Games at Denial or Daniel1828. Please join my Discord and reach out to me so that you can claim your $50 gift card prize. Also, as I mentioned in my last video, you're also welcome to play with me in my next Project Lazarus challenge if you'd like. Now that I have that out of the way, please don't hesitate to hit that like button should you find this video helpful, and definitely consider subscribing. Also, please check the description box for more links like my Discord, Twitch, and Twitter. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get started. First up, we have the new but old ASM Val, which is a fully automatic suppressed assault rifle. It's been added to the mystery box. Now I say new but old because this game actually had the AS Val replaced by the KEDR-B way back on November 27th, 2020, as you can see here. The ASM version is just a modernized version of the weapon, which means that both weapons are virtually the same. They have a similar look and feel, they carry the same pack name Silent Valor, and they even have the exact same stealth module. The only slight difference from the original is when it comes to the amount of ammunition it holds. The non-pack version of both guns are the same when it comes to the magazine. However, the ASM version has 280 in reserves where its predecessor only has 120. Now when packed, the AS Val gains 30 in the magazine and 210 in reserves, but the ASM only gets an increase in the reserve ammo at 380. Things about this gun that you should know is that it has really great reload speed and it can one-shot up to round 23. The best way to play this gun and to get the most damage is to reload each time you run through 25% of the magazine. This will allow you to maintain the damage buff like you see here. Now the AS Val was considered to be another potential weapon to grab when you needed to farm for points back in the day on the graduation map. While this weapon is okay, I personally don't see the value of adding this gun to Lazarus at this time. I mean, aside from possible nostalgia, there's nothing unique about it. At least not like in the Magnum update, which was fantastic. You got a Magnum that could one-shot up to round 44, and you got 3 modified versions of the Glock, all of which were really good. Next up is the AN94 Abakan, which is probably my newest favorite wall weapon, and the reason is it got an upgrade to its module. The module name has been updated to Sharpened Mind, and it converts the weapon to full auto. Double headshots grant 150% headshot damage for 0.6 seconds. But don't take my word for it, you can watch it in action here. I for one love this gun now, and definitely will be using it more in the future. Third gun on the list which has been revamped is the F2000. It got a new pack name, Fish of the Deep. It now carries a module entitled Curse of the Drowned, and it states, while at the bottom half of the magazine, the weapon fires slower and deals 200% damage, improved mobility while aiming. Now what's really cool is that you can tell when you're at the bottom half of the magazine because the word undertow will appear at the bottom of the screen. Also, there's a difference in the sound when firing with the top half versus the bottom half. This is the top half of the magazine. And this is the bottom half of the magazine. See the difference? Overall though, I really like this change to the F2000. It will definitely be higher on my gun tier list in the future. Fourth on the list is the Ranger. Oh, the Ranger. For the longest time, this gun I swore should have received the award for the longest nerf streak of any weapon in this game. Seriously though, this gun for like 3 or 4 consecutive updates just kept getting nerfed, but I digress. It looks like this gun got a buff in damage, but had a slight decrease in its effective firing range. In addition, the weapon looks better and it got some cool reloading animations. Just check it out here. I definitely like the new look. I may revisit my wall guns only challenge in the future, who knows. Next up, we have the USAS-12. For a while now, I've said that the USAS, even though it's effective in the later rounds being the only fully automatic shotgun, I felt that it still lacked due to its ammo reserves. Well, today, it got an increase. Not by much, but it did get an increase nonetheless. Now, these next three weapons all got their headshot and torso multipliers increased. We have the MSSR, the SA58 OSW, and the MCX Spear. Now if this keeps up, there may be hope for the SA58 yet. Now speaking of headshot multipliers, the KPOS G2 received a buff to its headshot multiplier only in order to match other submachine guns in the game. I do think this was a great move. When the Glock Game Pass came out, I did feel like for a paid gun, it should have been a little stronger. And these next two LMGs got damage buffs, the Scar Hammer and my favorite one out of the group, the RPK-74. Now there are quite a few guns that receive third-person animation updates. I'm not going to show these to you because you all made it clear that you're definitely not interested in seeing them. So to save time, I've placed all of the guns that got their third-person animations updated here on the screen. Moving on now to bug fixes with the Glock 47 MOS. Fixed a bug where the upgraded weapon aiming down sights mid-burst could cause a stutter in firing. So what would happen is if you would fire cancel this weapon, and that's when you pull the trigger and then reload or anything to prevent the weapon from firing. Sometimes when you went to fire again by aiming down sights, you would get a weird firing animation. Like it would fire 2 shots, then delay, and then fire another shot when aiming. Something like that. Unfortunately though, I don't have any footage of this, so let's just move on. There have been quite a few updates to the animation code, different effects that have been added to the utilities and both maps of the game. For the utilities, the one that I want to highlight is the added mystery box effects that I think are pretty cool. When using the mystery box now, you can see and hear these added effects. Just check it out here. Oh, and by the way, as an added bonus that I didn't see part of this update, there is a new jingle that comes up when you get the ray gun. And the last and final item that I want to draw your attention to, which is extremely cool, is the particle effects that you see from the teleporters in research. This was really a nice touch. Guys, thanks for checking out this video. For a complete list of everything that was updated, please go to the Project Lazarus Discord, which is linked in the description box below. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this update, what you liked, what you didn't like. It doesn't matter, it's all good. Also, I have a challenge video that I'm going to be releasing soon, so please be on the lookout for that. And as always guys, remember to have fun, take care, and God bless.